Well, howdy ho there, everyone. John here again over at Midnight Run Creations. Just kind of working on the stunt truck, getting everything in, and just so as you can see, you got the awesome TMI seats in. Sorry, the plastic, so it's kind of hard to see, but I'll do another video with the plastic all off and stuff onto it. But really nice seats, buckets, came with the brackets and everything and stuff on. I got the Mustang brackets underneath, the standard brackets, and then the TMI bucket seats and stuff onto it. So they're nice seats, black on the outside with the plaid on the inside. So pretty cool. Got new bucket seats, new dash pad is all in and stuff on it. Really nice dash pad. I like it. The old one, it like came off in like pieces because it was so adhered to the dash, but of course it was the original one, so this is a 1967, so it's been on there since then. As you can see over there, we got a new bezel, and then of course the Dakota digital gauge cluster going in. I just finished wiring in the controller. It's way back inside there for it, so and that'll plug into the OBD2 port and pull everything that it needs to pull from the OBD2. So pretty cool. Don't have to run temperature and all that kind of fun stuff and everything onto it. All your independent. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So, but anyway, go over that in a different route. Kind of what I was making this video was, like I said, new dash pad, new seats, new gauge cluster, new bezel. I think that's about all the new stuff, at least this time right now that we're doing. I'm sure the owner will put in a new headliner on it, maybe even new, what the heck are those things called? Sun visors. There we go. Can't even think. Sorry. Yeah, new sun visors. I don't know if he's gonna do all that kind of stuff with it. New carpet, probably into it too. So, some new stuff going in and everything. But I don't know. I was kind of sitting in here. Let's open this up. Sitting here doing all this stuff, and it's cool doing these new things. Obviously, it could just kept the bench seat and had it recovered or whatever. Most of the bench seats are all tore up and stuff, so it's really hard to keep them in here. Not only do they look like crud, but they also usually have chunks out right here. I don't need to explain it. Most of you know what an old truck seat looks like, especially because they've been sliding in and out of it and stuff. But I don't know. I know there's a lot of debate on this whole patina thing, and some stuff is not, patina on it, like that spot right there. Obviously, I mean that's kind of patina, but most of it's that's just age and stuff. But stuff like this spot here, but more for me, what I was thinking about sitting here doing this kind of stuff and just sitting here is this. I mean, this is a nice steering wheel. Yeah, it's got the cracks and stuff on it, and they make the resin kit so you can fix all that stuff up. But it's whole. It's there. It's got the center horn ring inside of it and stuff. The wheel is all there. There's not chunks missing, so this slides around and stuff onto it. So it's all there and stuff. But just kind of sitting here looking at this, it just kind of think about patina. And look at that. That's just almost a perfect patina. Now, some of this is nasty grease stuff from just years you kind of clean up, but otherwise, all that is kind of patina. And for me, this may just be me, and I'm sorry to everyone if this is kind of a, whatever type of thing, but, my grandpa was an old farmer throughout the years and stuff. Looked up to him, almost as much as I look up to my dad. Both awesome men in my life and stuff. But my grandfather's been passed away for several years now. God, I don't even actually know how long. But just sitting here thinking about that, I don't know if my grandpa ever actually drove a Ford, but I know a lot of you guys out there, gals and girls, sorry, are just like me. You're into this stuff because of a relative, a dad, a grandpa, an uncle, or somebody and stuff. So I don't know, just kind of sitting here thinking about that. It's kind of cool. I know everyone's kind of the patina, is the lazy way to go about it and stuff, or the lazy man ways, or people want all kinds of stuff to patina, and I know like some stuff like the Dodge is going to get the fake patina, but it's going to match the old patina and stuff of it, just kind of a nod to it. But and the reasoning for that is stuff like this steering wheel. I mean, if the steering wheel could talk and the stories it could tell, and especially with these old Fords, yeah, they're not my most favorite thing in the world. They're nice trucks and fun to build and stuff. I love building all kinds of things, but as I said before, I'm a Chevy guy just because of, again, experience and growing up and stuff with it. So, but Grandpa had this truck. Whether he did or didn't is beside the point for it, but just sitting there. I mean, Grandpa had this truck. Grandpa bounced around in this truck, maybe even with his old boy dog there next to him, or even if not, if it was, his sweet bride that, they'd had been married for, 50 some years or whatever, and going to church or just going to town or going out to the field to feed the cows and stuff like that. But even if it was something simple like bouncing around out in the field and stuff, that field had cows, it had whatever and stuff in it that provided for not only their family, but the rest of America, the state that it was in, and just sometimes all over the world too. So this kind of make me think about that that steering wheel has a story, this truck has a story, and it's kind of cool to sit here and look at that. And for me, it takes me back. It's one of those ways to honor my grandpa and keep thinking about him, keep him in my heart and in my mind and stuff for it, as well as my dad when the time comes that he passes away too and stuff with it. But kind of cool, just that thinking about grandpa sitting there with his arm out the window right across there, because that's of course what that was for. He's just kind of sitting there cruising around in the field or heading off to the farm or heading to wherever he goes and stuff. So it's kind of fun. Another cool part of it, of giving these trucks life. I know some people, not everything is everyone's cup of tea with the whole, patina thing, or even this. I mean, some people credit doing this with the Crown Vic stuff is, ruining, quote unquote, ruining the truck and stuff, because obviously you're going to have the hump there. We've got to chop the bed down and stuff like that. But you know what? This truck is out on the road, and believe it or not, I have had old timers, on the other ones I've built and cruised around, come and check them out, and at first they're like, what now? And you explain it, and they may not fully understand it, may not be fully with it, but you know what, like us, they all think it's cool that it's back on the road driving and stuff. And so that's for me what I'm excited about, is getting stuff back on the road. Like this thing was just sitting out in the field dying, rotting away and stuff with it. So that's the cool thing about it, is she's going to be back on the road and someone else is going to be to enjoy it. So this cool Eastern Washington farm truck, because that's what it is. We are in a farm area. These trucks were bought and used here in Washington State on farms, and we have orchards and everything else you can imagine here in Washington State. So this thing bounced around on that. So now this Eastern Washington farm truck is going to be cruising around over on the East Coast with a shitty boy. So shitty boy is going to get this truck. So I should find a straw cowboy hat to send with him and tell him that that's my condition, is that for the first few months of driving this thing around, he has to wear the cowboy hat while he does it and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. So sorry about that little side note, but just something I think of, and I think a lot of you guys and gals relate to it as well too, and that's the reason you're doing stuff to these trucks, whether it be this extreme as the Crown Vic or even a Coyote or whatever and stuff. You're changing everything, but you're keeping the soul, the history of the truck alive. Said all these dents and dings, who knows what they're from. Things on the bed could have been from some dumbass kid like me lighting his action figures up along the bed of the truck and taking the BB gun and shooting action figures off the edge of the truck, Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joes and all that kind of stuff with the BB gun. And of course, being a kid, 99% of the time you miss. And so bink, 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 bink along here, it's hitting and stuff until your dad rolls in the driveway and, what the hell are you doing shooting my truck with a BB gun? Not that I ever did that, by the way. Sorry, Dad. Love you. If it's any consolation, my kids have done the same kind of stuff to me. So, but anyway, just take a minute to talk about that. So, getting some progress done on the truck. So I'll have another video once we get the cluster in and stuff to kind of go over the Dakota Digital and how that is all in there, and pull these plastics off the seat so that we can get. But yeah, just kind of clipping along. I don't know if you saw some of the videos before, but this, as a side note, had that, I think it's butylene crap or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a window guy, but I mean, it was just, it was caked inside of here. I mean, it was snot gummed up and stuff, and it was disgusting and felt like it took a whole day to do. Multiple days. It felt like, ugh, that stuff was gross. But got it off all nice and clean, so ready for the new windshield in it. So we got the gaskets and new windshield and all that kind of stuff in it. So it'll be new front and rear glass. So my boy Aaron will come and get that installed. Hopefully, maybe this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, and those are just, of course, the huge window deals. Got those tacked up. I'll just kind of grind them down quick and hit them with some spot stuff. They were irritating me. Plus, bugs and bees were trying to fly inside and make nests in the door and stuff. So I really wasn't keen on that. So got it all tacked up and stuff too. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So as I said, an ode to Grandpa, an ode to all of you grandpas out there. Thank you. You guys are awesome, and we honor you. Love you, Grandpa. Bye.